Your knees hurt going up and down the stairs, but too bad that going up and down the stairs is inevitable. So how can you climb stairs up and down without hurting your knees? That's exactly what we're going to cover in this video. Natural improvements in mobility and strength with step-ups. But before we jump into the actual exercise, we first have to discuss what is pain. Pain is an output, not an input. We used to think that our knee hurts. That sensation comes from the knee and our brain perceives that sensation. Now we know better. We know that pain is not an input but an output. Those sensations are taken to the brain for interpretation. If the brain interprets those sensations to be threatening, it will create pain and it will send that sensation down to the knee, which is why you feel pain in your knee or again, whatever joint may be the case. So again, pain is an output, not an input. So why does the brain perceive that it's a good idea to create pain? The reason for that is because it perceives something to be threatening. So pain is a response, is an output to the perception of threat, which brings up the question, if the brain perceives something to be threatening, how can we make the brain feel safe? We do that with two different ways, but before we jump into those two different ways, we'll talk about the overall concept. The goal is to create one pain-free repetition to show the brain that this is possible. It's possible to move pain-free. So let's say that going up the stairs hurts. Well, a standard step at home is about 8 inches. In this video, I'm going to demonstrate with 12 inches. So you step onto a step and that hurts. The way to make the brain feel safer one way is to limit the range of motion. So instead of stepping onto a 12-inch step, try stepping onto a shorter step, like a 6-inch step. So you step onto here. And if that hurts less or doesn't hurt at all, then that's your training height. That's one way to do it. The other way to increase the brain's perception of threat is to decrease the weight that you're lifting. And the way to do that is possibly to hold on to something. Hold on to support yourself and then step up. If on the same step, by supporting yourself, your knee doesn't hurt anymore, then you found your training weight. Now that you found either the right range of motion or the right load to use for your training, you have to use the right parameters, which is the number of repetitions and the number of sets. The way you figure it out is you do as many pain-free repetitions as possible or until you reach 10 repetitions. So what do I mean by that? Let's say you do 4 repetitions pain-free and your 5th one is painful. Stop right there, even if you're not tired yet, or until you've gone all the way to 10 repetitions. After you've stopped, rest for 2 to 5 minutes and try again. If on your second set, the number of pain-free repetitions is the same or higher, do it again. Rest 2 to 5 minutes and try for a third set. Keep going as long as the number of repetitions, pain-free repetitions, stays the same or goes up. Once the number of pain-free repetitions goes down, or you've reached 10 pain-free repetitions, stop the exercise for that day. Now, when you stop, you might think to yourself, I'm not tired yet. Let me keep going even though this is painful. But that would be a mistake. Don't do that. We're not using this to train the muscles. We're using this to train the brain that you can do painful repetitions. We want to train pain-free range of motion as opposed to painful range of motion. So that's when you stop, either when you reach 10 painful repetitions or you've done so many sets that your number of painful repetitions actually decreases. If you want to dive even deeper into knee pain, check out my video on that topic on your screen right now and in the description below. And if you want more personalized help that I can offer in this video, my company specializes in helping people decrease their knee and joint pain in general. Click on the link in the description below and that will take you to our website where you can schedule a free, complimentary, no pressure, no sales pitch, 10 to 15 minute Zoom call so we can understand your situation and see if we can help you.